Good afternoon, everybody. I am Andrew. This is 24th Century Cardboard, and we're back. Open up some more of this Next Generation, the Episode Collection, Season 3. Last time around, we got, as you can see here, a whole bunch of episode cards. Everything from our good friend here with the Vengeance Factor, to yesterday's Enterprise, Captain's Holiday, and the best of both worlds. We've got a bunch of the mosaic of Dr. Beverly, and almost the whole thing for Worf, but not quite. So we're going to see if we can fill those in and maybe get one of the fancy things that are in here as well. Let's get started, shall we? Put this just over here where you can just barely see it. And let's get cracking on some packs. Scoop all these guys up. Put them over here out nice and out of the frame for you. Let's do it. These Skybox cards, bunch of fun trading cards. They've got 3 different images I found for each episode of the show. Plus, we've got the mission list at the beginning of the season and those 2 mosaics. The Tin Man, or just Tin Man, really. Sound is still terrifying. Tin Man. Come on, camera. The Survivors. The Bonding. That's an interesting vest that Worf is wearing there. The Offspring. Huh. Is this more of Data's attempted making of children? I'm not sure. Menage a Troy. Lwaxana making a pest out of herself as ever. Captain's Holiday. I really don't remember much about this, except that they spend a bunch of time on Risa. The Enemy. Ah, yes. Some good old Romulan fun back there. I'm pretty sure that's a new one. Dr. Beverly Crusher. All right, I'm pretty sure. Look at that costume. That's really not very 24th century, I have to say. Put this over here. We'll reassemble the. These are always upside down. One of them is always upside down. Well, we got a Lieutenant Worf. Come on. You can see how. Well, maybe you can't see how well stuck together these are. Oh, look at that. We got part of the checklist. Checklist B. Like I was saying, there's I love how checklist A says checklist B at the bottom. So yeah, you can see there's 3 cards for each episode in the season. Put that back here. If we get the other one, maybe I'll lie them out. Allegiance. I need to watch more season 3 before the next video, so I can tell you more about what these episodes are about. Evolution. Pretty sure this one was the one where Wesley makes the exocomp. That's the exocomp attacking somebody trying to shut it off, I think. Sins of the Father. Oh, this I know. What is his name? Kern. Kern and Worf attempting to clear their father's name. Goes about as well as you'd expect anything involving Duras to go. Wow, 2 in 1 pack. Whoa. 2 in 1 pack. That's not great. Oh, Allegiance was these guys. These are the dudes that took Captain Picard and locked him up in a fake dungeon, and they lock him up in like a prison with a bunch of different ways you can maybe possibly break out. And in the meanwhile, they replace him with a like made up version to learn more about people or something. I don't know. And oh, this is another back there. This is another one of our mission briefings. Should have a list of some of the episodes on the back. Yeah, the Price, the Vengeance Factor, and the Defector. All right, cool. So that wasn't too bad. We got one of each, although I think we almost always get one of each. but I don't think it's actually guaranteed. I'll put those with the mosaics. I'll put that with the other mosaic. In a couple of packs, we'll put that out here and try and get it together, see what we come up with. But first, let's open pack number 2. Nice pack crumbly sounds. Crumbly sounds rather. Sarek. Okay, right? Just barely. Sarek. The Defector. I do know this one. In this one, the Enterprise finds a Romulan in some sort of distress who wants to defect to the Federation, and leads the Enterprise on a somewhat diplomatically dangerous mission. Whoa. It goes really sideways when it turns out that the Defector has been told a bunch of lies, because the Romulan Empire was pretty sure that he wasn't really still loyal. Tin Man. They were right, I guess. The Survivors. We just opened this. It's a cool... Let me get my finger out of the way so you can appreciate it, but it is a pretty cool image. Let's see. So I haven't shown you the backs of too many of these. This is what these guys look like back here. So you get a little description of the episode. In this case, actually a quote out of the captain's log. It's a star date, what week it originally aired, and of course the number, and another image. I don't recognize that kid, though. Sit down. The Offspring again. An upside down Lieutenant Worf. I am fairly certain we have this one already. I can actually get it centered in the frame for you a little tiny bit. I know we have this Dr. Crusher already. There are some interesting little stamped and hologrammy chase cards. We just opened this one too. In the set. We'll see whether we get any of them. I'm pretty sure we've seen this evolution already. That's definitely the third Menage a Troi. We've now definitely seen all 3 images of that episode. Price. No, I don't know. The High Ground. Oh. Well, that's the kid from the Bonding, whoever he is. I'll have to go look that up after this. Come back more informed for the next episode. And Transfigurations. Alright. Well, that's 2 packs. Let's see how we're doing with Worf, because we got several more Worfs. I don't think we got any... I'm not sure if we got any new Beverleys, but let's put the Worf one back together here. We get 2 of that one already. That goes there. How much of this can you see? You can see the whole thing. Good. This looks like it goes... That doesn't go there, because this goes here. So this must go... No. Somewhere else. Well, we'll figure it out. This is definitely the center. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. Alright, so we aren't doing quite as well as I thought. But we've got... Yeah, we've got 7. This must be over here, I guess. I'm just going to leave that there for the... Oh, you can't see the whole thing. Shift it up and over. Cover up Fat Cat's face a little bit. And I had them all lined up, and I hit it just a little. This is what you guys pay to see, right? Me playing perfectly aligning cards. All right. What? You mean it's not charging you? Oh no. All right, here we go. I thought this was pay-per-view. All right. Transfigurations. the bonding. Well, now I know for sure we have all three of those. Best of both worlds. Oh, look at that. With the shields up. You know, it's funny. My memory of this scene was that it didn't look bad, but like look at those blurs. They look awful in a still. Anyway. The hunted. The ensigns. Whoa. The ensigns of command. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep the camera focused nicely. Another Sarek. We just did this one. It's even the same image. The defector. Lieutenant Worf. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I get it. This goes up here. Because this is the spike. Now we're getting there. We just need one more card. You know, it was much closer before I tried to make it perfect. There we go. Well, we've got our anachronistic Dr. Beverly again. Oh, look, we got the other half of the checklist. That's cool. Are they double-sided or single-sided? I mean, the card will have a back, but no, the checklist is double-sided. Okay. So, if I can pick this other one off the table, now we have our whole checklist. So here's the fronts. So yeah, we've got Mission Chronology, Dr. Beverly, Lieutenant Worf. All the episodes. More episodes. More episodes. Checklist A. Checklist B, the credits. And the special chase cards down there at the bottom. We'll get at least one, I hope. The most toys is next. With Data getting zapped and not looking like he cares very much at all. Another Mission Chronology, though I think we have this one already. Another Evolution. The Price. With some damage, so it's okay that that was a duplicate. And, come on camera, and Menage a Troy. Alright, well let's keep going. I really want to finish this the Worf mosaic. I mean, we know what it's going to look like now, but I want to finish it anyway. Another Mission Chronology. So if I can do that, you can see on the back, it just shows, this one only shows 2 episodes, Booby Trap and the Enemy. The Defector. The Ensigns. Man, Data just loves getting zapped, doesn't he? Oh, this is another Mission Chronology. I'm pretty sure this is a new one. This is the dude, the kid from the bonding again. A Matter of Perspective. What is that being blown up? Starbase of some sort? That's kind of wild. Get this card on the end since it's sticking out. The High Ground. That's 2 cards. The Price with some Ferengi. Of course the episode called The Price is about Ferengi. Let's see what it's actually about. I don't remember this one. Let's take a look at the back. Alright, what do we got here? Captain's Log. Devanoni Rai. Rai or Rai? Let's get it closer to the camera so we can see it. Devanoni Rai and Daimon Goss. Agent Incident. Persalians. Oh, this is a crazy episode where they discover a stable wormhole. I remember this now. They discover a stable wormhole, and negotiations ensue for access to it or ownership of it. And the Ferengi are cheating a little bit because they have a half Betazoid who is secretly half Betazoid, and that way he can sort of listen in on everyone's emotions and manipulate the negotiations. The Ferengi finally get exactly what they want. only, as usual, to get totally screwed. Yesterday's Enterprise. I'm going to put that back for a second, because Yesterday's Enterprise is actually a really awesome episode. For a long time, it was one of my favorites. And for whatever reason, it did not get aired very often. That is the one where the Enterprise C comes out of some crazy temporal, it's upside down every time, some sort of crazy temporal event and upsets the timeline. Because the Enterprise C was lost, 70 years ago, saving a bunch of Klingons, and that was one of the major factors that ended the Federation-Klingon War. So, of course, if the ship doesn't go and rescue the people, then, the war doesn't end. And we get to see a version of the Enterprise D, kitted out for war. The most, that's another Worf, but it is a duplicate, but we'll put it with the Worfs. The most toys. Another mission chronology, I know that one's a duplicate. Another evolution. Menage a Troy. And the price. Alright. I'd really like us to get that last Worf. And I think we've only gotten one new Dr. Crusher as well. But we'll keep going and we'll see what we can find. I get that out of the... Oops. Crash out of the frame. The Defector. Data getting zapped. The Hair Gel Kid. A Matter of Perspective. That goes over here. A Matter of Perspective again. The Price. Yesterday's Enterprise. That's 2 cards, but Worf. Center Worf, but. Yeah, and center Dr. Crusher. Oh! Look at that! It's upside down, but it's the survey card. This side is an ad. It's actually terrible. This side's an ad. Actually, this whole one is just an ad. In the other box I opened, it was a survey. Oh, let's see what they charge for this. So back in the... Come on. Whoa. Back in the day... Oh, you could buy a whole set. Interesting. Oh, those are the movie collectible card sets. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, let's keep going. Sins of the Father. I forgot this was 2 cards stuck together. Let's do this one first. A Dr. Crusher, upside down as ever. Alright, Sins of the Father with a really ugly colored background. The Everybody card. The Booby Trap. I haven't seen him in a few packs. Hollow Pursuits with Reg. Allegiance. I'm pretty sure that's a new one, though I don't remember it. Now I'm curious. Oh! Oh, yeah. That thing in the middle. This is again the one where Captain Picard's a prisoner. And that machine there is what gave that little pink biscuit that Picard is holding, which is some sort of food that's the only thing they have access to in their cell. And it's really disgusting but edible, except one of the prisoners, it's poisonous. And who watches the Watchers? Alright. Well, I've pulled out one more, so let's open one more. We haven't hit anything super crazy. Let's see. I mean, there's not really anything too super crazy in here, but, Vengeance Factor. At least it's not that weird dude smiling awkwardly. Captain's Holiday. Menage a Troy. Lwaxana and the Ferengi getting it on a little bit. The Price. That must be one of the parties negotiating for wormhole rights. The Most Toys. The High Ground. Hollow Pursuits. Is that it? That's it. It's the Merry Man. Also upside down. I don't know what the deal is with those, but it is the last Worf, and it is Worf as one of the Merry Men in one. I forget what it's called, but one of the Q episodes. Q captures Q, comes to the Enterprise and in a fit of pique, as per usual, sends most of the crew into Fantasyland, a Fantasyland Robin Hood story where they are the merry men, or men in tights. Best quote in that, of course, is from Lieutenant Worf. "I am not a merry man." Dr. Beverly again. I'm pretty sure we have that one. Oh, look at that! We got one of the chase cards. We got Locutus. Look at that. It's let's see if we can get the light on it. It's all embossed and foil stamped, and looky. There we go. We got one of the big hits in the set. Locutus. There's 3 of these. And of course, the cards got stuck together. Have a look at Picard's nose. It's got a little bit of crud on the end of it. It's because we lost some of the image due to these cards being stuck in the packs forever. Let's look at the back and see what it looks like. Yeah, so you can see the embossing really easily at this angle. When the Borg began invading Federation space, they captured Captain Picard, naming him Locutus. They assimilated him into their collective. This assimilation gave the Borg all of Picard's knowledge of Federation tactics and defenses. Locutus was recaptured by Data and Worf in a raid, and then taken back to the USS Enterprise. Nice. Very cool. Well, let's put that, I know we're covering up Worf, but let's put that right there in the center. We got another mission list card. That's 2 cards stuck together again. There we go. Sins of the Father. The Most Toys. The Ensigns of Command. And the Offspring. Well, we did really good today. This is cool. So, we've got a Locutus here. We finished the Worf mosaic. Let's see how we're doing on the Beverly mosaic. I mean, we've got a ton of cards, but I don't think we've got all of them. Let me get Worf off the frame here because let's do it this way. Keep them in some vague concept of order today. But we're gonna keep Locutus because Locutus is cool. All right, what do we got here? We've got Beverly. That's a duplicate. 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 So we've got 6. Let's line them up, shall we? I think we only got 1 new one today, which is unfortunate, but this goes here. Let's see, this one's a little bit harder to figure out. I would think that this would go in the middle. It really would. But it goes there for sure. Which I think that can't be the middle. This does not go there, though it really looks like it wants to. No. That definitely goes there. So these 3 definitely go like this. Definitely does not go there. It could go. Oh, it goes here, obviously. Well, that was obvious. Locutus needs to stay in his frame. Locutus needs to stay in the frame because Locutus is awesome. Let's put that up here where you can see it a little better, and maybe I can get the camera to focus on it just a bit tighter. All right. Well, that was pretty cool. We did get a Locutus. That is super awesome. We will go ahead and open up the rest of this in a future video. There's still plenty of cool stuff out there to get. I am Andrew. This has been 24th Century Cardboard. Thanks for hanging out with me on this awesome Sunday afternoon. Have a great week, everybody, and I will catch you in the next video.